Welcome to our show today. It is day 188 non-stop barbecue days in a row, and we are doing ribeye steaks side by side. We're doing a comparison on how I normally cook it versus this new cookbook way. Thank you Smoky Rib 1 for the cookbook. I won in your contest. Check out his channel. It's in the comments in the description. And anyway, so I'm scraped up the sides, the top and bottom of one of the steaks with a fine cheese grater because they call it scruffing, and I just want to start small before I go into the slicing it up with a knife or something. My steak isn't that thick, so I'm going to avoid that. But I did scruff it up because he advocates that more surface area allows for more flavor to happen. So I scraped it. And then on the other one, we're just gonna, salt and pepper it like we normally do, and we're gonna cook them side by side. One we're gonna flip every minute. The other one we're going to let sit for 4 to 6 minutes and then flip it. And then we're gonna let them both rest, and we're gonna give them a taste test to see if one way worked better than the other. I'm gonna use a little bit of oak wood to give it some smoke while we're cooking too. Nice hot fire. Alright, we're got a nice hot grill going on there. Nice hot. Bad tree. Here's the one that we scruffed up. Let's get a nice hot coals there, and the one we didn't. 1 minute. Alright, our 1 minute mark. Our butter. Another minute. That was actually 2 minutes. I had to get my butter. Wasn't quite ready and all that good stuff. So we had it 2 minutes the first time, and then we're going to do it at a minute, and we'll just turn the camera on every minute. Alright. I just realized it now goes to the on its side flip. Oops, I'm not flipping mine. I am just turning it for grill marks. Ow! Ooh, doggy. Good thing about this timer is it counts up, and we're now almost at a minute, so 20 seconds, 15 seconds, 10 seconds. And I'm thinking I'm going to flip my steak, and then it's going to be 2 to 3 minutes. There, just went to a minute. Needed my longer tongs. I'm really not putting that much butter on this thing, but you can see the grate's even burning over here. Move mine a little closer to the heat. Get a plate, it's almost done. Alright, another minute's gone by. Bit charred. Brush that a little bit with the last of the butter. And take ours off. What we're going to do now is put butter on ours because that's something we normally do, and we're going to compare them. Let's get it. Alright, here we have a tale of two steaks. I may have pulled this one a little too soon. But this one was looking so burnt I kind of panicked. Anyway. So, I just put butter on top of this steak and let it rest in the microwave. No gray matter, just pink all the way through. Alright, we've got a little bit of black, almost no gray, and then red all the way through. So let's get these on their proverbial sides. Alright, taste test. Quickly now. We'll take them both from the top, so we'll take this piece here. That has an interesting texture. Good steak. A little charbroiled, but not too bad. At least not the parts I got. And I don't know, it has a little more salty flavor than I expected, but because I scruffed up the outside of the skin with the cheese grate, it actually gives it a different texture than you get out of a normal steak. So it's kind of interesting. Now our normal, no one flip cook. Look at that, falling apart. That is good. Very juicy, very tender. I like that. Interesting texture. I still got to go with the old tried and true method, but like I said, interesting texture. Like I said in yesterday's video, 2.5-inch steaks are what he advocates you use. I don't have anything that big. I measured mine yesterday. It was 1.5 inches at one side and 1 inch at the other. So this isn't really a true test, but it is a side-by-side test. You can flip your steak every minute, or you cannot. You can get out a cheese grate or some other device and scruff up the skin, and you'll get a different texture experience, something I hadn't thought about. Next time we'll probably put some score marks in it with a knife like he said, but once again, our steak isn't that fat, so it's hard to compensate. And I didn't read the book all the way through. I just wanted to start at that experience and go from there. Thank you all for watching. Y'all come back now, you hear? We're gonna eat this.